Oh, you do the latte good?
But it's set up. But it's not my best stuff team right now. Meh. I'm just kidding. Honestly, it's good. It's good.
That was good.
Gotta take the train back at 5:40.
Learning some latte
Yeah, I
art.
would love to stay a little longer.
My good friend Caleb.
Hello. First thing we're going to do is quick refresher. The higher up you are, the more it's going to sink beneath the surface. The closer you are, the more it's going to flow out on the surface. You're going to keep your cup tilted at about a 40-degree angle, and you're going to incorporate and mix until it rises up to the lip at about that 45-degree angle, 40, 45. At that point, you're going to not waste any time. Every moment you waste, the milk is going to get thicker in the cup, and it's going to be harder to get a nice full design. You're going to set your pitcher down right about at, and we're going to try for a couple stacks for you. So we're going to try to start kind of right in the middle and just glide it forward and stop. Set one, push it into that one, stop, and we'll just do 3 for now. We're going to set the one on top, get a nice full heart, and the whole time you have to be tilting your cup to make sure it's not spilling. Yep. You're going to set it down, lift up and cut through. And you can really get that like kind of airplane taking off cut through. So let's give it a shot. I'm going to try out the steam pressure. Alright, here's that for you. So for steam positioning, you're just going to get this at about this angle, right up the middle, and just right there is going to be mine. No! I'm gonna move it though, so it's closer. Alright. Alright, pulling on slightly shorter espresso right now to awesome. So with all the bubbles right here, we're gonna want to tap, tap, tap. Big swirl. The milk is a little bit thick on this, so transferring is gonna really help. See, look at how good that looks. Dump a little out for you. Big swirl.
Swirl. All right. Moment of truth.
Awesome. Take your cup. All right. Now mix right in the middle of the cup. Nice and high. And stop. Now set it right in the middle of the cup and push forward. And stop. Keep tilting your cup. Push, 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 push. Stop. Right at the top. You want to set your heart. Lift up. And cut through. And that is a beautiful pour.
All right, we're getting better.
That's what we like to see.
All right, we'll keep going. We'll try again.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, I need to get like used to doing the pushes.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do on this one is we're gonna go a little more stylized, because you clearly introduced that cue very well. So we're going to go for a little more finesse, a little more style, and we're going to set that top one right in the middle. That second one, push really far into it. Set up right behind it, push into it, and then we're going to set our last one all the way back at the top. So you're going to have a 2-1 is basically what it's going to be called. So 2 wrapped around each other, and then 1 set behind it. And that'll give you some nice, like, beautiful spacing in the cup. All right, we're going to try to get really good milk on this one.
All right.
I'm going to help you just a little bit. And you always want this kind of pretty much facing you, so that all of your movements you can see very clearly. If you like do things off to the side, it's a little easier to have issues. So if you're going to be from this side,
And that's how it ended up this year, thinking that I would make a mistake.
All right, just to the side.
Got it.
I mean, but now you know, right? Like, I feel it's like funny comparing to that on the test. Every time I went out, and it was always different things. I am going to Yeah, we're doing like a big road trip.
Beautiful.
All right. That's a group.
So, look, 1 tap, and we already have no bubbles.
Wow.
See how good that is? So we're still gonna transfer just for funsies. I'm gonna dump a little bit out. That's all yours. You can dump some out and then give it a real good swirl. Every minute that every second we're not pouring, the milk is getting a little bit thicker.
Okay.
So right in the middle.
High.
And stop.
Okay.
Now push that one to the middle. Stop. Now push that one way into it. Push, 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 stop.
Okay.
Now a little part right at the top. Set it, fill, and cut through. There you are, my friend.
Okay, I need
a little more stylized there.
Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm like lifting up too much to one side in that middle one.
Yeah. It's hard to keep it all level.
Okay.
But basically, with that second one, see how it started to wrap around that a little bit more?
I see.
You want to start even, so when you have your layer right here, you want to set the next one right behind it, so that as you push into it, it starts to wrap around.
I finally understand like that wrapping thing.
Yeah.
So that was one thing that I've been learning is I think I can apply this at home now a lot better. Like really pushing in to get the design to wrap. Learning.
We're using all the.
I just have these people who are like really good around me.
You've got literal champions around you.
Yeah.
You push, and how close you are to the layer. Those are the two things. So the closer you are to a layer, the quicker it's going to wrap. And the harder you push it, obviously the same thing is going to happen. So if you went layer in the back, layer in the front, and you pushed it all the way back, you're using more milk and it likely won't wrap. It'll just climb. But if you're closer to that layer, you're using less milk and you get a more immediately wrapped layer.
I actively get worse because I have to redo everything. No, I'm just kidding.
No
Well,
pressure,
you have
man.
to unlearn and relearn.
Yeah, I have to unlearn and relearn it.
It's like training on a broken leg. You know?
It's like I do not pour at all. Sucks. Getting better.
All right, get your positioning and don't start till I tell you. A little higher. Okay. Start. Okay. You want to keep it just below the surface. Get it? Very cool. So you give it a swirl and look at that milk. Ooh. All right. So now you're gonna transfer.
Transfer.
Be gentle to not add more bubbles. And pour, 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 pour. Perfect. And a little tap. Make sure bubbles are out.
Okay.
Dump some out. Swirl again and go right into pouring.
Okay. So
Swirl this.
Okay.
Swirl, swirl, swirl.
Okay.
And
So
pour.
all right.
There you go. All right. Mix in the middle.
Mix. Okay.
And stop.
All right.
Now push further forward in the cup and ripple. And
Okay.
stop. Do the same thing again. Ripple, ripple. Ripple. And stop.
Okay.
Set one at the top. Fill, fill, fill. Lift up, cut through. There it is.
Hey. Ooh.
All right.
I've learned things today.
Pretty good.
Wow.
Pretty good.
That's crazy because it was like just little small adjustments
And you already poured that.
What the heck? God.
No, I think it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Is that you? Whoa, great job.
Cool. Great teacher. That's why. Just want to thank Kayla for showing me how to do better at latte art.
Oh yeah.
That was a lot better than I expected. Wow.
We've got an insert turning these things off. So,
The example I use always is the most amazing job in the world. I'm tired. Oreo comes in 12 minutes and I forget to see it. Right? And then 3 weeks later, making up that shot, you can go into your history. Yeah.
It's really interesting. I'm curious what's doing that exactly, if it's just the force or if it's like the tension between the coffee layers.
Some
Like
nerds
espresso is
here.
like,
What is going on?
we're nerding out about
Latte
art.
art. So, Jonathan and I are going to learn how to pour better latte art.
Yes, well, I did the lecture. You're going to have to jump in late minute, but it's okay.
Okay, well, excited? We're going to learn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the shorter it is, the wave can just go over it, and at that point, the stream is here, it's
Yeah, it
not
doesn't matter.
here.
Yeah.
If you're doing fine line and you're going slow, that will, you can do fine line with round spout, but you'll get a curvier wave.
Yes.
Because it'll curve up these sides. If it's flatter, it will stop on the sides, right? You'll get stiffer lines. Both are great. It's an aesthetical choice what you want. This is not my picture.
Okay,
So,
milk Stevie.
it's very important to get the foam in first because what we're doing over time is breaking down the foam and distributing it. If we were to heat our milk and it's almost hot and you added another injection of foam, those bubbles will not be the same as the ones you did in the beginning. They will be bigger. They didn't have enough time to distribute.
Temperature changes the size of the...
Well, if you are almost done steaming, then the new air isn't going to have time to mix thoroughly.
Oh, yeah, I see.
So it's not so much about temperature, but
not gonna
there
break
is
down.
there is a point when the protein's fully denatured and your drink falls apart. That is past 165-ish Fahrenheit. Sorry. Not Celsius. You're like,
that's fine.
wait.
We're gonna throw some latte art down with the perfect mousse here.
All right, and we're at
You will learn that in steak. I didn't say there's a set
what's up?
amount.
And we're gonna show off the perfect mousse as well. Yo, that's
So you
sick.
program the picture to that, and then you just place it right there.
Oh, does it for it? Yo, sick. I've never seen one of these.
It's pretty new to the U.S. market.
Or like I've never seen it work. I've seen photos.
I got you.
Yep.
All right, let's see it, Caleb.
This is a very small cup, so I'm gonna have to.
Nice.
Can we do it a little thicker? Sweet.
The way I like to hold it, I pinch it with my index in my middle and my thumb, and then my other ring finger is just dangling.
Okay.
And I can control the wave. You only have to control the front half. The whole thing doesn't have to move, just what's coming out, right?
So we're waiting for the perfect mousse to finish up our perfect milk over here,
Perfect milk.
and then thank you.
Got you, bro.
So.
Eye integration, get as close as you can. You're doing too advanced. Closer you are to the layer, the faster it wraps, and then you can slow down later.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Beautiful. A little better.
Way better, bro.
We're getting there.
Pull it straight out. You don't need a weird angle. Marry it to the spout.
Yeah.
Go in the middle, hit the wall, come back just
Yes.
a little,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
We're going to turn it on where it is going to gentle, need a little more, there we go. Hold on, a little bit more. Now that it's warm, I can move up, and it'll fill the top, right? That's awesome. Done. Mine's not perfect milk, but you
All
see.
of the metrics that you're looking for when steaming are going to happen slightly fast or a lot faster for you than on the decent.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
you kind of have to be ahead of what's happening.
Tap, swirl, give it a couple swirls, not too much.
Yeah, the decent.
My milk is a little thick. In this
picture.
case, let's just say I'm transferring. I would heat the pitcher up first, but then
So you're doing...
if your milk is thicker, go higher.
Okay.
If your milk is thinner, don't break it up too much.
Okay.
That left behind
So
simple.
higher breaks up when it's too thick.
Yeah. You can see it's creamy. Looks like wet paint. Don't drink wet paint.
Yeah.
And then at the beginning, from high up, you're going to integrate gently. You can
Yeah.
sink things,
Yeah.
land, and then increase your flow.
Yeah.
Stay there, and at the end,
Yeah.
up and through. Not the
Okay.
best part, but you see what's happening
Yes.
as the closer you get, the more contrast.
Yes.
It's a cardioid before you
Yeah.
cut through.
Yeah.
Right? Also, the sooner you start, the
Yeah.
bigger your heart.
Yeah.
The later you start, the smaller.
Okay.
And the more stiff your milk will be.
Okay.
So, you want to
Makes
try?
sense. Yes.
Come to the side, and
Yeah.
you're still on this plane.
Yes.
And then you're going to tilt there. So
Okay.
more like
Yeah.
all the
Okay.
way on.
Okay, that's good. And then I'm gonna touch the picture once
Yep.
it's open.
You're gonna
All
go
the way or
all the
just
way.
okay?
Okay, stay right there. Hear this?
Yeah.
Perfect. No more.
No more. Oh, already. Oh wow. And it's almost done then?
It's going to get hot now.
Yeah. Okay.
Look how beautiful that is.
Yeah. So
And then it could get hotter, but it could get colder, but that's perfect.
okay.
Pull it off,
Nice.
clean it off.
Yeah.
And you already see that we've already got perfectly
Ow.
glossy milk. You've got beautifully glossy milk.
Nice.
All you did was steam it a couple times, and it's still thick enough to
Yes,
pour.
yes.
You're going to want to do this
Feels
a lot.
super.
Do that here one time to break up those bubbles after you tap.
Yes.
Tap it one time.
Pour some out
When you
for you.
Yeah, you can pour a little out because that pitcher's
Like that?
so slow from high up.
Yeah.
Get close, slightly increase your flow.
Okay. Slow.
Little higher, little higher.
Higher?
Perfect.
Okay,
Yep.
so you land high actually. Okay. So slow from high up,
Right in the middle. Yeah.
little clo-
little
oh, in
higher.
the middle.
Little higher.
Yeah,
Now get
little
close. Get closer.
closer.
Stay there. Keep filling. Keep filling. Don't move anywhere. Fill heavier. And then high and all the way to me. That's okay. That's okay.
That's a alien.
That's pretty good. But that's good for you.